I know you don't see it yet. You're about to. Alrighty, we are back at Seneca Creek. We didn't get our fill last weekend. We are back and we are at the Huckleberry Trailhead. Let's see if we can show you what the game plan is gonna be. We're about right here. We're gonna go up Huckleberry. Maybe go out Lumberjack and look for the plane wreck again, maybe not. Depends on what the weather's doing. Down Judy Springs, over to Seneca Creek. Or we might keep going Huckleberry all the way over to Seneca Creek. We haven't decided yet. Either way, we're gonna go one of those two ways, hop back over to Seneca Creek, come down it. That's the game plan. Chipmunk's actually gotta work tomorrow. So we kinda gotta get out early in the morning. We are looking at about, oh wow, 10 after 3 on Sunday. This loop's gonna be, in theory, around 13 miles. Of course, that's what I told her last week, and we ended up doing the 22-mile day hike. So hopefully, actually she's pretty much insistent on it. We're gonna actually camp out in the woods tonight, and we are not doing any 20-mile days for a while. So this is what the trail looks like in the beginning. Lots of pine needles, or I guess spruce needles down, but still lots of large big rocks. And much like Seneca Creek Trail, beautiful campsites seem to be plentiful. We're like less than a half a mile in. This is the third site we've gone by. And again, following some blue blazes. And the further along we make it on the trail, the bigger the rocks seem to grow. Wow, it is dark in here. We are walking right along the ridge line.
No, you're not chasing that.
And thunderstorms were supposed to have cleared out of here by this morning, but our last open view, I could see them off to my left just rolling right at us. And we've had some thunder and lightning roaring at us. And we are trying to get off this ridge line before it gets here. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Yeah, we'll see. Check it out and look around though, see how dark it is in here. Alrighty, we are about 3 miles in. Had a little bit of rain, nothing too hard. Definitely some big booming thunder that had me and Jack there a little bit nervous. But lo and behold, a mile and a half later, the sun is starting to come out. We got off that ridge line. That was fun though. We were right on the top of the ridge line when all the big thunder was going on, so that was kind of cool. Woo! But we're back in the forest and we're gonna keep heading on. Trail's a little bit wet. It definitely had a section where it was a little bit more rocky. So if you're coming out here to do this thing, plan on getting wet or at least doing a lot of tippy-toe technical rock hopping up the trail to keep your feet dry. Your choice. Until you fall. Look at these. If anybody knows what this is, tell me. I have a new favorite snack. On the bottom, those are Parmesan chips. Imagine a potato chip made out of Parmesan cheese. And then teriyaki beef jerky and Swedish fish. And you mix them all together so the flavors combine a little bit. Chipmunk does not like it.
No.
That makes me like it even more. Yeah, we just got another little burst of rain. The good thing is that they're just kind of little micro bursts. They're not lasting too long, so. We are about 4 miles in on the Huckleberry Trail, and before long we are going to be going steep downhill, which ought to be fun, in the mud. One thing I will say about this area, so far today, even though we've only gone like 4.5 miles so far, and on last weekend's trip where we went 22 miles, seen all kinds of bear scat, paw prints. So something to not be scared of by any means, but you know, be aware. Definitely make sure you do a good bear hang with your food at night. Maybe not cook in your campsite, because yeah, this is their neighborhood. They are running around. I'm not going to show you bear scat on the video. Try to keep a little bit of taste of these things, but I'm pretty sure you can Google it and find pictures if you're really dying to know. If I see any more big paw prints out, I will try to get a shot of that. Thing with it raining right now is it's kind of washing stuff out, but we'll see. Oh, check it out. Coming up to a little bend in the trail with style. Yeah. Ooh, look at the pretty moss. YouTubers with ADHD. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, that was fun. Squish! It's another campsite. Fire ring right there. This thing's pretty ghetto though. It doesn't have like the stone chairs set up. It's the problem. Yeah, we're gonna keep moving on.
Oh, like a tree though. Imagine how many people have tried to climb that thing, because it's be just like climbing like a ladder.
This is the tree she's talking about. Yeah, I bet a fair few have tried to go up it. Mm-hmm. This guy's been sitting down for a while. That's a bear print right there, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. That's the two-toed bear sloth. Look at all these tiny little trees right by the trail. I am Godzilla! The tree's gonna give every hiker a high five as he goes by. Oh yeah. This is pretty. This and the cranberry and dolly sods are neat in the fact that they all just kind of change environments on a dime. Go from meadows to forest, out big vista views, meadows, creeks. This is neat in here. Hey buddy, sniffing anything good? If you have a dog, they'll probably like this trail. Mine seemed to have had his nose to the ground almost the whole time. Last weekend we were in the area too, so lots of good smells for the family dogs. People too. Lots of wildflowers out here. Lots of spruce. It smells great. Yeah, we are starting to head down now. We're supposed to be getting into a steep section. I know Judy Springs is steep. We haven't made it there yet. But this part is supposed to leave some elevation on us as well. I'd say we're getting started into that. Ooh, chipmunk down.
Almost. Oh. Alright.
A little steeper than it looks. And it's kind of cool because it's very ominous. All the mist in the air. Speaking of mist in the air, I am sporting a new raincoat. I got tired of the $200 North Face leaking because it got cloudy out and hadn't even started raining yet. My wife tried a couple of different ones. Didn't work out really too much better. I'm not sure what's up with some of the companies these days. I guess the definition of raincoat has changed maybe. But anyway, I'm test driving this new guy. It is from Frog Togs. And it got a really good test today because it poured down rain on us. I stayed completely dry. Chipmunk got one about a month ago and she's been loving hers. 35 bucks. I'm just saying. And weighs in at 7.1 ounces for the men's large. Yeah, I think I've got my new raincoat for now. Alrighty, we are 5 miles in for the day. We are at a trail intersection. It's time for me to make an executive decision. Here's the options. We can go up the Lumberjack Trail and look for the plane wreck again. Or we can just stay on track and plan and go down Horton. We're just gonna stay on plan. We got a late start. It's right after 6 o'clock. If I do this thing, I don't want to do it rushed. So another day, and it's not like we're even running out of trails up in this area. I mean, it's a little bit of a drive for us. It's like 3 hours, 3.5, but it's worth it, I think. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's just a lot of neat stuff to see. So, if I'm reading the GPS and the map right, we are going to make a big old left-hand turn right here onto the Horton Trail 530. That's not going to last very long at all. And then we jump onto Judy Springs. So, let's get to it. Here's the wildlife tracks you really need to look out for on this trail, though. I can't believe people mountain bike this thing. I mean, it's got to be just sick.
Life in your hands.
Yeah, I don't want to run into them though. But seriously, I mean, a lot of this trail, it is kind of technical. I mean, not real bad, but it's got enough rocks on it. You've got to watch your footing and where you're going all the time, or you'll twist an ankle or crack a trekking pole. And man, I can just imagine taking my bike. Even you would have to just be laser dialed in. Kind of nuts for me, to me. Yeah, boy howdy. So check it out, Chipmunk and Jack are right on the edge of the woods, and literally we just walked out. We've been trudging through the woods. This is just like off the High Meadows trail. Look at this, just spectacular. You can see the ridge lines way off in the distance. That tells you a little bit of the elevation drop we're doing right now, because we were up above that stuff not too long ago. And it looks like all that mist is pulling back up into the sky, which means this rain might be done with. It looks pretty cool though, just glistening on all the grass out in the field. The meadow. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That just made all that downhill beating my knees up worthwhile. All you need to see is like a freaking unicorn run through the field.
Yes, it is.
At this point, it wouldn't surprise me. But it's cool. We just walked out of the woods. You've got this, and you think, oh, we're going to get to see this for a while. Nope. Right back into the woods where it's just dark as can be. Changes like that. Okay, FYI, the Horton little cutoff part of the Horton Trail is not very long, and we're getting to the Judy Springs. And most of the trail intersections have had signs listing the trails and the trail numbers. This guy, that's what you're looking for, because right now that's all you get. That may change, but at least for this trip, and we took 2 different GPSs, this is definitely the trail intersection, so that's what you want to look for. Head that way. Oh, the briars. The briars add a nice touch. So there you go. That was fun. You got super deep mud, sharp rocks. It keeps funneling in and getting tighter and tighter on you. And then you get the briars at the end just biting on you. It's not very long though, and look at what it drops you off into. I swear some of these are even prettier than the ones that were on the High Meadows Trail.
Yeah.
Or at least every bit as nice. The only difference is you don't get as much of the downhill view as you did on the High Meadows. But you can see the clouds peeling off there in the distance. That's kind of cool looking. Following that yellow diamond, this might be as big and beautiful as anything that the High Meadows view gave us in terms of just way open, being able to see the ridge lines. I don't know how well it's going to come out on camera. You can see the steam rising down here real low. That's Seneca Creek, and that's where we're headed for the night. Just beautiful. My parents picked a really good state to have me in. Give them credit for that. But yeah, that kind of gives you an idea of how far down we've come. Because we were up above all of that. There's a breeze that just feels awesome. Even Jack's digging this view. You do have to be a little bit careful on this trail though, just because it is so skinny, like knee knocker skinny, coming down through here. And some spots the trench is about 1 foot deep, so you don't want to go and trip and fall. So keep an eye on that one. Chipmunk down. I've been waiting on this all day.
Out of the dog. When I
Chipmunk down.
ran and charged. He didn't pull me over though. He spooked when my rear end hit.
Did mommy scare you?
Oh, yeah.
You all right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You want me to point this thing somewhere else?
Yes, please.
Okay. That gives you an indication that's where we dropped in on this trail. So it drops fairly quickly. I mean, it's not super steep, but it's continuous. It's not a staircase, it's just down. God, it's beautiful though.
Yeah, look at the mist. I gotta take another picture.
Yeah, don't plan on motoring down this one. You are gonna want to stop and take video and pictures. It's just gorgeous. All right, that's what Jack's been on high alert about. Got a deer out here in the meadow, and we actually are just entering the tree line at the bottom of the meadows. He probably thought it was safe to come out. Pretty cool. Come on, dude, look up. There we go. Hey, dear. Whoop! Sorry, this is shaky, but I'm handheld max zoom. Not a bad sized deer at all. Yeah, we're coming out of these big, beautiful meadows. We'll see you, buddy. Sorry to encroach. You're not scared of deer, are you?
Not scared of deer at all. They can come sniff around the tent all night long and it'll be okay.
We're getting back into the mud and into the woods. So I'd say we're getting real close to Seneca. We're probably only a couple miles, mile and a half away. Yeah, and just like that, we are out of the meadows and back into that Lord of the Rings forest with, of course, some more mud and rocks and mountain bike tracks. I just can't imagine running into those guys on this. I really don't want to. Everything is just electric green in this section. Alrighty. Mud and ferns, trees and mud. Alrighty, we are 6.4 miles in, and we are just right to the intersection back on the Seneca Creek. Haven't gotten lost yet. Nice. Might have something to do with this, I don't know. And here is a very nice part. We have a bridge. We do not have to cross Seneca Creek at this particular juncture. We'll be definitely crossing it some tomorrow. Well, even today, but yeah, nice bridge for here. Yeah, this bridge is handy. And sturdy, it feels like. Pretty cool view of Seneca Creek. There we go, that's what we're looking for. And we are headed that way. Tons of camping sites on the Seneca Creek Trail. Yeah, you can't see it, but there's one just right there on the other side of the creek. Alright, so we're headed up Seneca Creek. Now I looked at my watch, realized it's 7:30. Gives us about an hour until it gets dark. So we're actually going to start moving with sightseeing. Try to find somewhere to set up camp for the night. So no more dilly-dallying, got to get moving. Ooh, look at that. Oh, check it out, we got another deer. Hello, deer. You should probably head on. My dog will get all excited. Yep. Yeah, not timid at all. Wow. Hey! Yeah, you! Hey! Wow. Wasn't 15 foot away. But we are not done hiking. We are going to keep heading on down that way.
Nope, I won't.
Trying to rock home. He sure is. Come on, buddy. He's hating it. Come on, buddy. Come to me. He's not real keen on water. You did it though, buddy. Good job. Good job. Run away for the shake. Alrighty, I think we might have just found home for the night. Tons of trees to hang out of. Fire ring. Bench seat. Oh man, somebody left their sunglasses. And we are right by the creek. So, water and a nice peaceful white noise generator. Oh, good morning, people. It is morning. Didn't get much chance to shoot much last night. It got way dark on us really fast. So we didn't get to do any of that setting up camp or eating or hanging bear bags or any of that good stuff. But here's life from inside of my hammock. right beside me. Can't really see him, but we've got Jack down in his little tent. And he is right underneath of my tarp. We're in porch mode. And right over here is a chipmunk. A hand and part of a face, yeah, sticking out.
There.
Here we go. We're being chickens because, well, according to my watch, it's 42 and we're all just a little bit chilly. The new 40-degree underquilt, yeah, there's a little peek at him. Yeah, I was a little concerned that he was not gonna be warm enough last night, but you know, you hear a lot of times, whatever your quilt's rated for, add 10 degrees to it, you know. If it's a 30-degree quilt, don't push it past 40 degrees. Well, 40-degree underquilt, and he got down to 42 last night, and I was perfectly toasty, and while I'm wearing my Ghost Whisperer right now, I didn't sleep in it. That was my pillow last night. 40-degree underquilt, 30-degree top quilt, and sleeping in boxers and a t-shirt, and I was perfectly warm. So hammock gear once again, you rock. Alrighty, we about have camp broke down, getting ready to hit the trail. Don't have that much further, I'm not sure. I haven't checked the GPS yet, but I'll check that once we get headed out on the trail and give you some more updates and show you some more pretty sights, which I know we're gonna see. And we've got our first little creek crossing of the day, but at least we get a beautiful little mini waterfall to look at while we do it, and it's not too deep. And while it can get a little muddy out here, having a creek right alongside the trail is awful nice. Like, I'm carrying no water right now, so I'm nice and light. And if I get thirsty, I can, at any point, this is about as far as I have to go. I can go filter some real quick. So that's one thing that's really, really nice about this trail. Also, the abundance of camping sites. Besides mountain bikers, you also want to keep your eyes out for horseback riders. We haven't actually seen any horses, but yesterday we did see somebody with a horse trailer here at Seneca Creek end, and we have definitely spotted some footprints here in the mud today. So you got those to be worried about as well. Not so concerned about them. They don't tend to move so fast on the trail. I would say, not to tell anybody what to do, but maybe this isn't the best trail to wear headphones on, because some of the spots the trail is really skinny. The mountain bikers might not have anywhere to go right away, so you need to be aware of them. Or get smashed. Your choice, your hike. Do what you want. Okay. Alrighty gang, we're getting pretty close to the trailhead here. Once we actually get up there, I'll break out the GPS and let you know how far we went. Hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. We are trying to grow the channel. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, go to somebody else's channel and hit the didn't like button. No, just kidding, just kidding. Definitely make time, go out there, have your own adventure. I can definitely recommend this place. Have some time, make some fun, go out there and get some exercise. When you get home and rest and relax, sit down on the couch, hit the remote, and check out what we've been doing. Who knows, you might see something you like and want to go out and do it yourself. And I think once we get done with this thing, we're gonna run up to the top, take a look at the observation deck here at Spruce Knob. Beautiful, beautiful view. And the skies are really pretty blue. It was horrible cloudy when we got in here. You wouldn't have been able to see anything. But I'm hoping it's cleared up. We'll be able to end this video with a nice, beautiful vista view. You're so little. All right, we made it. Back to the Seneca Creek trailhead. Just checked the GPS. We were looking at 13.1 miles, and once again, started right here on Huckleberry. Cut right over there, Judy Springs, Horton, and then Judy Springs, and back down Seneca Creek. And we're gonna hop in the car, drive up here to the observation deck, and give you a cool view. No extra charge. Alrighty, we are actually going to go out to the observation deck. We had a little bit of hemming and hawing, but dry clothes and some food seem to have placated the situation. And the whole family's going to go out. It is definitely worth the one. It is going to be windy. Be forewarned. You're at the highest spot in West Virginia. To be honest, I've heard something like, I don't know, the highest spot in the East Coast, east of the Mississippi's, like the southern part. I mean, I know there's stuff up Maine that's higher than this, but we're pretty up there. There's nothing close to block the wind. Let's just leave it at that. But real short trail. It's only about 1/10 of a mile, or so I'm told. The observation deck, though, you are completely exposed. Let's go check it out. Wow, they even give you a resting bench. Yeah, this is definitely tourist friendly. So even if you're not a big hiker, this is worth checking out. I love all these rock piles up top. Gee, I wonder why we're hiking through rocks everywhere around here. And at the end of a very short trail, we've got this really awesome looking observation deck. Alrighty, we're gonna head up this guy. Let's check this out. Alrighty, we're gonna head up this guy. Come with, let's check this out. Alright, this little breezeway right there. We're going for the tippy top there. Sorry, I know it's jiggly. Oh my. I know you don't see it yet. You're about to. Oh my God. This state's so beautiful. Look at this. Just look at this view. Oh my God. Literally see them for miles. So worth such a shot. Yeah, Jack's even digging this view. He wasn't sure why we were coming up the steps, but he gets it. Yeah, we're actually gonna do this little trail too. There's some pretty awesome views. Can't see much right now because of all the trees. Yeah, we're gonna come around in just a second and get you that unobstructed view. Yeah, here we go. Just doing a little rock hopping here. Got a little mini boulder field I've climbed up into, and this is literally right off the trail. And look at this behind us. Oh, it's the same view from up top. You can actually see the bottom from down here. Just amazing views. Bear in mind the AllTrails were totally soaked. So we're going rock scrambling in sandals. Chipmunk's sporting the chacos there. In West Virginia, doing it right. We have a view accessible to anyone, even if you can't climb out on the rocks. Very nice. There's some of the flag trees that this area is known for. You get this up at Dolly Sods too. Just where we're at high elevation, you've got that predominant wind. Trees only bear branches on one side. Oh, and here's another view around the corner. Didn't get you guys a lot of camping footage, but I think we're making up for it right now in the views. Check this one out. Don't forget, guys, besides just the videos on YouTube, which definitely you need to be watching those and subscribing, hit that little bell so you get notified of the new ones. We also do pictures on Instagram. Same address, basically, WV Hiking Adventures at Instagram. Check it out. A lot of those are chipmunk pictures. She takes them more than I do, and she does a pretty great job. Yeah, you don't have to worry about mud on this guy. Park surface gravel's it. But wow, you get to do a little mini version of what we were doing. Walking through these big spruce forests. And it's just so green. It almost looks fake sometimes. It's just gorgeous. And we have another observation deck right here, giving us another really awesome view. That'd be so cool to have one of those farms. They even have markers out here. This is great. Yeah, that's one last thing I do want to say about this area, regardless of anything else. The trails are all really, really easy to follow. I mean, they're really well established. You'd almost have to try to get lost out here. And every single trail intersection we've been to it's had some kind of signage at the intersections, and generally the number and the name, so you don't get screwed over depending on which map you have. So yeah, that's one thing that's really nice.
I mean, you get to look at stuff like this just driving up here.
Of course, you can't leave the Seneca area without a stop at Yoakum's for some pizza or subs. Conveniently located right across from Seneca Rocks.